Hello everyone, welcome back to WanguTalks. Muli Bwanji, Muli Shani, Muzuila Nchwani, Mulibuti. Welcome back, and today's topic is something that you have heard everywhere in schools, friends, communities, family members, even sometimes debated about it. Who matures faster between girls and boys? So, in today's topic, I don't want to talk alone. I went into society and gathered a few people to give their opinions on the topic, and here is what they had to say about the issue. Bueno. What do you think matures faster between a girl and a boy?
But ine kuganiza kwanga yapyo lukona kwanga mukazi ndambe cyane tuwa bali mama.
What about him?
Mukazi amacha fast macho kila mumu.
Why do you think mukazi amachita mature faster than mama? Is it bantu ama bapangisa nkala mature fast or maybe ni veche?
Ni veche.
What about Mamuna? Why don't you mature faster than girls?
Kaili se umuna atima ganiza vambili.
Bakazi sama ganiza vambili.
Bakazo magaza chepa pa nyumba.
Oh. So ngakamba bafana bantu balimo mature bakazi.
Konka Nigeria.
Konka Nigeria. Okay. Is it healthy? Unkala mature fast or maybe
It healthy.
Say why it's healthy.
Chana kambira healthy atuti. Kukura the more acha macho akali ufano is the more nanzere zikura orotaka ndo kwatiwa sasa kavutika.
Okay, what about why mkamba no?
Chini kanya nchakutya chifungo cha enjoy chao dish chifungo kula fast fika 17 years nishimanje ukwenza 18 years bandi kwa masovera shambusira kushiyako nchiti by 13 years 14 years wacha wankala kudala nanzero za wakuru sifunika.
Oh, so kamba bamne bana kala mature at a very young age.
Siya mushi so nasovera hapo.
So it's very mushi.
Sari mushi.
Oh, all right. Thank you very much.
Hi.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Who do you think matures faster between a girl and a boy?
All right. That depends. But honestly, in my opinion, I think they are girls.
Why?
Because a lot of responsibilities are being laid on these girls at a very tender age. So, hence, they get to mature faster than the guys.
Abaume ulesangatsi mumutwe babuka pama weekends babuka kula totonganya fye bola babe bati tapenkwa menshi limbi bala tapa fya menshi then maya kubola on weekdays bala fuma fye ku school limbi tabafikana kunganda but bala pitila fye mkwangala and they like. But for girls it's different. When a girl child comes back from school, they know that I must go back home now. Perhaps my mom is not home. I need to look after my younger ones, and they like, you get.
Yeah. So, do you think it's healthy for a girl child to be mature at a very young age?
Yeah, I think it's healthy because you get to have a mature mind at a very young age, which is very good for the well-being of the country and the community at large.
So, could you say you're more mature than your older brother?
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you very much. You are thinking, but it isn't really that simple. Let's talk about it. First, we need to understand what maturity actually means, because maturity is not just one thing, it's emotional control, decision making, responsibility, and even physical development. So, when we ask who matures faster, we have to be specific. Let's start with biology. Research shows that girls generally develop earlier than boys, especially during teenage years. Their brains, particularly the part responsible for decision making and self control, it tends to develop sooner in girls, very fast. They also go through puberty earlier than boys. So, yes, in many ways, girls do mature earlier than boys. That I agree. But hold on. Don't switch off yet. Because earlier doesn't mean better. It definitely doesn't mean forever. Boys develop too, just at a different pace. In fact, many studies suggest that boys catch up later, especially in their 20s. So, what looks like maturity in teenage years, immaturity in teenage years, is often just delayed development. Now, let's talk about behavior. Why do girls often seem more emotionally mature part than boys? Like, why are girls more mature than boys emotionally? Part of it is biology, part of it is also how society raises them. Girls are often taught to express emotions. We are taught to be responsible, think about consequences, while boys are sometimes taught, man up, don't cry, just be strong. So while girls are learning emotional awareness, some boys are learning to hide it. Like, don't show it. If you show it, you are gay or you are very weak. And that creates a gap, not just in maturity, but in communication, relationships, and understanding. But here is where it gets interesting. Maturity is not a race. It's not about who gets there first. It's about who grows, learns, and adapts over time. Because you can meet a very mature young man and an immature grown woman, or the other way around, especially the other way around you. That's where it's mostly common. So while trends exist, they don't define every individual. So what's the real answer? Girls, yes, girls generally mature earlier, boys mature later, but both eventually reach maturity, just on different timelines. And maybe instead of arguing about who matures faster, we should be asking, how can we help each other grow better? How can we help each other be responsible at the right stage? Because being too mature at a very young stage is also a bit of a challenge, especially for girls. There's certain girls who are mature a little bit early, and the way they navigate in life with their fellow friends, it's a little too much. But all in all, we just need to strike a balance on how we can help each other when it comes to these levels. Because as I explained even earlier, since guys are not taught how to make proper decisions, how to be aware of consequences, you will find that they just make decisions and they hope to learn from experience than just being taught. So this is where we can say, when it comes to maturity, I think it's very important for society to strike a balance on how to really train children to be mature at a right stage. Because I have seen homes where a 12-year-old is able to do what a 16-year-old girl should be doing. The parents are not home, mom and dad are not home, and the house, the way it's going to be organized, as though she's home. And I've seen guys who parents leave, and the way they are going to find the house, au mwanje sunga ese nochoka pa nyumba because mwamuna mama si hapano sali responsible. So I think as society we need to learn to strike a balance on how to train teenagers to be responsible at a right stage. Even though guys do become responsible at 20, it's a bit risky to be responsible at that age. But at the same time, even for girls, it's a bit risky to be responsible at a young age. It's a bit risky. So this is where our podcast comes to an end, and I hope to hear your views and opinions about the topic. Please be sure to comment in the comment section and add also your opinion and tell us what you think. Why do girls mature more than boys? We found out, so even add a contribution. If you disagree, comment in the comment section and let me know where you are interested in most. Thank you so much. This has been Wangu Tembo on Wangu Talk. If you enjoyed this episode, share it, think about it, and talk about it, because growth doesn't happen in silence. Stay real, stay patient, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Mwah.